Well, it was quite dramatic how we ended the cutting edge, wasn't it? So we're heading into Fallen Idol, the Great Sphinx Caper. Let's get straight into it. Alright, we're starting in Egypt.
Hello, Carmen.
Carmen Sandiego, this is Chief on an emergency line. If you can hear this, Rhiannon, no, Jacqueline Hyde has activated the Calm 1 AI. I hear you, Chief. Player sent me the footage. What's the situation at ACME HQ? Utter chaos. Thank you for asking. This may be the largest crime wave in history, and all our agents combined can barely stem the tide. Calm 1 hasn't wasted time. The Great Sphinx of Giza was already ripped right out of the ground in Egypt. Okay, we are getting back into how Carmen Sandiego once was. The Great Sphinx of Giza was carved out of bedrock and likely bears the face of the pharaoh Khafre, Khafre, the fourth king of the fourth dynasty. I heard, but hey, bright side, at least Val didn't take the pyramids too.
You are good.
Don't tempt fate, Sandiego. ACME is stretched thin enough as it is. And as much as I hate to admit it, we need your help. ACME is stretched thin. I've got 4 days in which to do all this. And I bet the clues are going to get harder to find.
Carmen Sandiego!
I don't know if you heard, but the Great Sphinx of Giza appears to have been in a heist you could never pull off in a million years. That's right. You're looking at the new greatest thief in the world. Hyde, if this is the real you, if you really knew me, you know I only steal treasures that need to be returned to their rightful owners.
Foolish Carmen Sandiego.
Sounds like loser talk to me. Better get used to living in my shadow, Carmen Sandiego. Because I'm just getting started.
Something's wrong.
She's cut the transmission red. She's gone. This may be tougher than we thought. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the same thing too. Heading to the bazaar. We haven't seen this before.
Copy red?
I'm seeing reports of a possible Val-linked car accident in the market red. What's the situation down there? And then it swerved right into my store. I barely got out of the way. Can you describe the driver, sir? Any distinguishing features? That's what I keep telling you. There was no driver, just someone in the passenger seat. And they ran off right after the wreck. The situation down here is complicated, player. Apparently Val is using self-driving cars now. I'll need to take a closer look. What have you got to tell me?
Maybe.
Are you the owner of the store? I was the owner of the store until a robot car decided to run it over. Think again, this car was driving in a perfectly straight line until it saw my extremely valuable antiques. Then swerved right into them. The AI apocalypse is here, I tell you. And it all started with that robot car stealing my livelihood. Right. Can you remember anything about who was in the car? Oh, who cares about them? The criminal was a robot and it's right here. Not much else that I can get out of that. Looks like a wallet. Standard file issue. The station gives it away. The operative must have dropped it when they fled the wreck. Any good leads in there? Plane tickets, foreign currency, signed headshots. No such luck. I think I can still find a use for it though. Excuse me, officer. I think someone must have dropped this. Thank you for tuning this in, ma'am. I'll take this down to our lost and found at the station, in case the owner comes looking for it. Good thinking, Red. He's left that Vol car totally unguarded, because I knew I was going to do that. What did he see?
Maybe.
Can you tell me anything about the crash? Oh, absolutely. To start with, the car was driving east along the street. Or was it west? More of an easterly sort of west. Maybe. I remember it was one of those because I had my lucky compass out at the time. Of course, that compass hasn't worked since '97.
No.
Never mind. What you see?
I see.
Any idea what happened here? Looks like it was a pretty big accident. Accident? Madam, I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
You know, a car accident, big crash, urns, chalices, vases and such flying every which way. Ha, madam, I'm quite sure I would have remembered something like that. You must be mistaken. Oh, you're going to be like that now, are you? I see. Alright. Oh, one more question.
Maybe.
Some wreck, huh? I heard whatever was in that car fled the scene. Yeah, funny thing though, I saw them grab something from the back seat before they ran off. They grabbed the bread basket from the back seat. Something about the suspect tells me that they like bakery.
So that's who.
They're into bakery. Oh, here we go. What's this? That car must have been going really fast. I can see the damage to that store from my live satellite feed. Lucky it didn't destroy any of the more permanent architecture around here. Right in the heart of historic Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda?
Take a look at this.
Back in the Fatimid Caliphate, when the city was built, it was walled off and reserved for the ruling elite. Oh, that was a historical clue.
Nice.
It might be autonomous and halfway total, but it's still got a pickable lock. Lucky me. So that can stay as it is. And if that's the case, then this can go up 3. Because then that node needs to go up 2. That can stay. And that can go 1. Oh! I'm off by 1 on all of them. Alright. Just these ones.
Sure.
It's a mess back here, player, but that's what it looks like. But there's what looks like a GPS module under the driver's seat. Can you pull anything off it remotely? Oof, barely. It's pretty banged up, but here are the last instructions that set its car steering system. Loot detected. Rerouting to intercept. Calculating dollar value for later resale. What? What's that supposed to mean?
Where to next?
Yeah, I'm going to stick around. Let's see what else we've got here. So I've already been around down here. Spoken to you. Spoken to you. Ooh. That's a great painting of the pyramids, but why are they so close to water? All map data shows the Nile as being much farther away. That's true today, player, but when the pyramids were built, they were overlooked the Khufu branch of the Nile.
Nice.
Yeah. That branch doesn't exist anymore, but back then, it's likely that it used to carry stones to the construction site. They're smart. Let's go to the museum.
I'm in.
I'm picking up a strange digital signal here at the museum. Red. I'll try and narrow it down. No need, the touchscreen displays here just let up all at once, and they're showing messages from Calm 1. If you're looking for the Sphinx loot, please be advised that it has been relocated stolen. Launching protocol, Calm 1's fun fact corner. Hey Gumshoe, did you know the Sphinx is the rightful property of me?
How?
Launching protocol geographical trivia interlude. Please select all images with the real Sphinx in it. And here I thought captures were only good for keeping spam bots away.
What next?
Alright, very funny player. Time to teach this bucket of bolts a lesson. There's 3 Sphinxes here, but the real one has... what was it? The face... No, it has a face of... a king of Egypt. Condescending encouragement. Great job, time pilots. You have earned 2 vile crime bucks.
Gotcha.
Oh, I got it. Super. Any chance I could trade those in for directions to where you've hidden the Sphinx? Did you know the Sphinx has a face? Please select all photos with the real Sphinx face in them.
What next?
Fine. The only legitimate Sphinx photograph here is the one with a missing nose. Great job, good guys. You have earned a mandatory month subscription to Actual Geographic Crimes magazine. Wow, do you think it comes in a digital edition or hint system detective? Severing connection now. Please select all images with the real Sphinx in them.
Now what?
Player, she cut me off. Guess I'm on my own for this one. The only real photo here is of a Sphinx with an inscribed granite stele between its paws, with the wings of an eagle. No, I don't think the Sphinx can fly. Atop an ornate plinth above the sand. Oh. O te ke. Inscribed granite stele between the paws, with the wings of an eagle. No, because there's a griffin. Sphinx don't have, or do they? No, I don't think they do. Top an ornate plinth above the sand. Launching protocol, absolute buffoon. Way to completely biff at dumb shoes. You have earned 0 money or mercy from Carmen forever. Awesome. Looks like Carmen doesn't want to talk anymore, huh? Didn't even get a good clue out of it. Good clue? I didn't even get a clue. We're approaching the drop zone now, Miss Sandiego. Remember, your target is the vile agent fleeing the Giza Plateau by boat.
Nice.
Yeah, so you've mentioned. Still haven't got quite used to working with you guys. At least my glider hasn't changed. Oh, we've got to fly. Alright. Can't be too hard of a flight. Can it? I missed that. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a lot late though.
Got it.
Hey there, how was your day trip to Giza? Still a good look at any sphinxes? Oh, thank goodness. Please help me get out of here. Eh?
Nice.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure ACME would love to arrest you, but why?
Sandiego?
Because right after Vile HQ ordered me to Giza, I saw the Sphinx get abducted by aliens. Aliens have infiltrated Vile HQ. Aliens that I heard speaking French.
Where to next?
Are you sure you want me to transcribe that lead verbatim read? Oh, that lead. I guess at least it'll give you a shift key or workout. Right, heading off to somewhere that speak... Oh, Toronto. Yeah, I think I'm going to Toronto. Because they speak French in Canada. All the intel points to the vile operative that helped steal the Sphinx coming here. But nothing about the Sphinx itself. Which is weird. I don't know if you've ever seen the Sphinx, but spoiler alert, it's kinda too big to hide. Be that as it may, the vile operative is at large in Toronto. ACME has too few agents available there to investigate properly. Which means that the duty falls to you, Sandiego. ACME is, I'm relying on you. Don't make me regret it. Let's head to the market. I'm telling you, if we can steal the soul of Kingsington Market, we'll be vile legends. Not this again. You keep coming up with these big high concept plans. But we always just end up stealing a bunch of jewelry. Not this time. All we have to do is establish a neighborhood watch with a network of vile issue drones and... Hey, you know what kind of watch is actually profitable? Wrist watches. Which we can steal right now and fence for money. Okay, so these two are obviously not involved with the Sphinx. But you have to stop them anyway. Gotcha. I'd start by shutting down those drones they mentioned. The birds weren't scared of me. How long has that car been sitting there exactly? Don't worry, players like that on purpose. That's the Kensington Garden car, aka Toronto's tiniest park.
Interesting.
They roll it out each year to celebrate pedestrian Sundays. It's kind of a symbolic, family-friendly way to dispose of a car. I've seen plenty of those. Ooh, vintage postcards from Niagara Falls. Nice. Wait, what's that cave there? I'm not seeing it on my satellite footage. No surprise there. That's the Cave of the Winds, a natural cavern that used to be behind Bridal Veil Falls.
Take a look at this.
It was sealed by a controlled dynamite blast in the 1950s, but they built a series of wooden lookout decks in the area with the same name. Ah. What's up with that graffiti in the background? Surely there's nothing like that in Toronto.
I see.
What about the drone here, player? Anything worth hacking? Nah, it's so busted I'd be surprised if it can even fly. Better let it rust in peace. Okay, so we found one drone. Nothing back here. Am stuck. Running out on the road. Oh no, there's nothing up there. Nothing hidden back there? No. Can't go up there. Well, you can't go down there.
I see.
This looks like a vile drone. Probably belongs to those two clueless guys down the street. Yeah, and the CPU's well and truly fried too, just like those guys' careers. Try looking around for another one. Okay. So you don't want that one. What have you got to say for yourself? Hi there. So these two guys dressed like stagehands over there. Have they spent the last hour loudly arguing over which criminal conspiracy they plan to commit? Yes, it's hilarious. Oh, okay, I'll check back in once they're done, I guess. Okay, that was it. Right.
Ah.
Just you wait. My vile watch program will totally set the character of this neighborhood in just 8 to 12 years. Come on. Even if it only took 10 seconds, we'd only have one working drone. That's software update HQ pushed through bricked all the others. Which won't be a problem once HQ starts responding to my tech support requests. I just can't with you today. Okay. So I've seen the car. I've seen one drone. Can I walk in there? Nope. I've seen their drone. Their drone's not working. Talk to her again.
I see.
Shut down the Vol thugs. Scheme. With what though? I can go in there. Oh, there it goes. Looks like a mostly functional Vol drone to me, player. You think you could check it out remotely? I'll do you one better. I'll send it to record those Vol thugs incriminating themselves, and send the video straight to ACME. Nice. Just remember to shut it down afterwards. Are we hacking? Oh, this looks like a basic hack, but let's work through this one. Yep.
Got it.
That was a bit of a weird way to go about it, but it worked.
I'm in.
Hey, bonus, check this aerial photo I pulled from the drone's hard drive, the one marked Sphinx Thief JPEG. Huh, well that's definitely someone walking through Kensington Market. Granted I can only see the back of their head, but maybe if I show this picture to one of the locals, they'll recognise who it is. The operator's head sticks out like a sore thumb. The operator's head sticks out like a sore thumb.
So that's who.
Yes, let's keep having a look around. What else does anybody have to say?
Hello.
Oh, these two blatantly obvious criminals down the street just got arrested. And they were so fun to watch too. They're totally unrelated, but is there any chance you recognise the person in this photo? The blurry one? Actually, yeah, their haircut does look kind of familiar. They blew on my shop wearing a full face mask, asking about the best clothes to wear in Asia this time of year. I was like, hey, it's a big compliment, buddy, and they left in a huff. I don't know what they expected.
On the right track.
So we're going to Asia next. Let's check out these suspect clues. The operator's head sticks out like a sore thumb. They grabbed the bread basket from the back seat. Seafood salad, Mexican junk food, dumplings, pastries. That's a yes. Brings it down to 7 matches. Misdemeanor, scot-free, Heidi Sieg, Amoida most foul. Amoida most foul. Oh, murder. Brenda Law, case file, hooning. Operator's head sticks out like a sore thumb. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Redhead. Narrowed down to 4. Right. I thought that was pretty smart. Niagara Falls.
I'm in.
I've tracked some vile activity to this observation tower with Red, but I can't narrow it down any more than that. Don't worry, I'll take it from here. Rise to the top of the observation tower. After spending a few minutes blending in with Tora, she spots some figures talking in hushed whispers. They want us to pick up a new set of heist instructions pronto. And you know the new management doesn't tolerate failure.
You'll pay.
Forget it. Find someone else to do HQ's dirty work. I'm not interested in getting abducted like the others. Alright, your funeral. But if you change your mind, we're supposed to hit up the dead drop at the Cave of the Winds.
What next?
Ah. Which has got something to do with Bridal Veil Falls. Carmen crosses the river and makes her way down the Cave of the Winds lookout beside Bridal Veil
That
Falls.
went well.
That lookout is named for the cavern that used to be behind this waterfall.
Interesting.
And here's a vile dead drop with those heist instructions inside. Let's see what we've got here. Several reams of paper with the words "Steal the jewelry" printed on them over and over again.
So that's where...
This is not the most specific set of directions I've ever seen. I'm just going up. Carmen stuffs the heist plan in her bag and heads away from the falls in search of a paper recycling bin. Let's see where we go from here. Toronto Airport. Someone that does jewelry in Asia. Well, there's only one place in Asia here at the moment. Exports, circuits, refined petroleum, machinery, gold, gas. Now let's check Jaipur, just in case. Refined petroleum, diamonds, medicine, clothing, jewelry. Ah no, lucky. I was about to go to the wrong place. Still no sign of the Sphinx here, Red, and I've been reviewing satellite footage all day. It's like it's disappeared into thin air. Just like all the other thefts ACME has been tracking. Endless reports of valuable artifacts vanishing upwards into the sky. I'm sure you've noticed their patterns as well, Sandiego. And the most recent string of incidents is here in Jaipur. Good luck. Bizarre. Check out these headlines, Red. Bizarre thefts plague Jaipur. Oh, bizarre thefts plague Jaipur. Unidentified aerial pickpockets. Alien to blame? Probably. Why does everyone seem to think that aliens are stealing their stuff, when it's really an evil AI version of me? Oh, actually, saying that out loud for the first time, that's actually almost as implausible. My bad. Well, these weird comm signals I'm reading in the bazaar are very real. If you want to know what's going on here, I track down the source. go track down the source then. It'll be something simple though. Or it'll be like sort of just right there, you know? Like in the wall. Or upper plants. Won't be inside that van. Oh, let's check the plant. Oh, I thought I was checking the plant. If aliens can travel across the stars, why'd they have to steal from my store? Sorry to hear about that. Maybe they just like your jewelry. And they should have paid for it like everyone else. The signal's very strong in your area, Red. I'm getting closer to finding the source. Yeah, what is that smoky? There's that smoky stuff. Let's check this car. Oh, tuk-tuk. Stop right there, Red. The mystery signal's coming from the back of that tuk-tuk. Dial into it before it stops broadcasting. Ah. What is that? So it's fairly flat. It's not that offset. Yeah, something like that. Yes, something like that. And then it's something along those lines. And then higher. Yes, it's higher. Right. Yes.
Piece of cake.
There we go. Took a little while though.
I'm in.
Decoding the signal now, and it looks like it's from Earth. Bummer. Part of me was hoping this was really a first contact scenario. Hope springs eternal. Fair enough. The good news is that it's a vowel transmission from Calm 1 by the looks of it. Check this bit out. Attention all operatives. Ship all jewelry bound for Sphinx via South Atlantic Ocean. I'm heading to South America.
Where to next?
Do you want to keep looking? Yeah, I've got to keep looking around. There's some other things I haven't checked out. Well, this is a right mess with all the commotion. Nobody seems to care that my store has been burgled. Oh, was your merchandise abducted by aliens too? Nope, just a regular break and enter. That's why nobody is interested in helping me. The thief went after a particularly valuable antique hairpin. Hairpin?
Gotcha.
Why did they go after a hairpin? What's that clue? Lots of jewelry on sale here. Feels like upgrading those earrings, Red. Alright, now player, but this will be the place for it. Johari literally means jeweler in Hindi. Johari Bazaar specializes in jewelry, something that is reflected in its name. Johari in Hindi translates to jeweler. You just said that. Oh, did I miss? Spoke. Treat yourself to dry pearls, finally pre-abducted jewelry. Genuine pre-abducted valuables for sale here. Wait, are you selling stolen goods? No, I see pre-abducted. Aliens abducted some of my jewelry earlier and I'm selling what hasn't been abducted yet. Marketing. Regardless, I'm getting pretty good readings from that location, Red. Keep looking around and I'll zero in on the signal. Oh, we're not looking for another signal, are we? I saw it, I tell you, a great black triangle in the sky. It was with 3 terrible lights and creatures within it. Oh yeah, street post, lamppost. You know, I didn't expect the streets of Jaipur Old City to be on a grid layout, but it's actually India's first planned city, right? Yep, in 1727. So why Jai Singh II instructed the architect Vidyara Bhattacharya to build it according to the principles of Vatsu Sastra.
There's something else.
Founded in 1727, Jaipur was India's first planned city. So why Jai Singh II enlisted the architect? Why did you repeat yourself twice again? Got 2 days left. Blue City. Okay, is that vile thug transporting a locked safe on the back of a moped? That can't be street legal. Well, vile's never been much for traffic codes, but yes they are, and they're driving slow enough for me to sneak up on them. I'm trying to hurry though. I don't know how I keep losing them though. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh yes.
Whoops.
Oh, don't do... Ah, come on, man. How? Hey, you never know until you try. Guess not. I did notice something interesting about the driver, though. Judging by the driving style, they've recently practiced driving on the right.
On the right track.
I think I'll take my chances. So we're going to the South Atlantic, which is Rio de Janeiro. Chief, I've cornered the Sphinx thief. Be ready to bring them in for questioning. Good, there's still no trace of the Sphinx itself, but maybe we'll be able to learn something in the interrogation room.
Let's do this.
Radio chatter suggested the Vol operative was hoping to escape into the alleys. Well, I don't want no alley. So, Rochinha favela. Let's go to Ipanema. Do I have 5 hours? Yes, I've got a spare 5 hours. Will tell you nothing. Give me a clue. Oh. Reading room. Give me a clue. Oh, no clue again. Alright. The thief went after a particularly valuable antique hairpin. What if I take out the redhead? And I add in jewellery and then see what happens there. No matches. They grabbed a bread basket from the back seat. Let's work on that one first. Bread basket. Seafood? No. Salad? No. Mexican? No. Junk food? No. Dumplings? No. Pastries? Has to be. They grabbed the bread basket from the back seat. It's got to be pastries. And it's not jewelry. So then I have to go redhead. The thief went after a particularly valuable antique hairpin. Why do I want to go after an antique hairpin? Why do they want to go after a hairpin? Because they were wearing a wig? The hairpin keeps the wig in place? It's down to 3. Hooning wears a wig. Misdemeanor. Oh. Hey, come on. Let's confirm the recon on this. Miss D was witnessed at a number of clothing stores acquiring outfits for a new fashion photo shoot. Takes 4 hours. So that's true. They were shopping for a new set of mallets. That recon is true. They were napping after eating a particularly large batch of eclairs. Recon is suspicious. So let's issue a warrant for hooning. And let's head to the favela. I found our target, Chief, sending you the location now. Shit, tell me about it. It's over for you, hooning. We have clear evidence tying you to the thief of the Great Sphinx of Giza. We've stopped Vol before and we'll do it again. Well, I got him. That could have been a lot quicker though.
I have everything I need. I have everything I need.
That interrogation was almost too easy. I've never seen a Vol operative so rattled before.
Got you.
Indeed, everyone in Vol is afraid of Jekyll Hyde and Carmen. We've all been forced to work under threat of deletion. And nothing about where the Sphinx is now. Or even how it was stolen. If they're holding out on us, I swear. Chief, about the Sphinx, turn on the news. It doesn't matter what channel, it's on all of them. Gotta say, player, this caper was a weird one, and not just working with ACME
What
either.
next?
Yeah, so what do you think? Was it aliens that stole the Sphinx, or robots, or both? Because my money's on
Carmen.
Carmen. No time to explain. The Sphinx has just been para-dropped out of the sky over Ontario. And it's damming Niagara Falls. What? Actually, there was a very comprehensive explanation for the amount of time it took. But also, what? I meant what I said, you two. This is an unprecedented disaster of global proportions. And Jekyll Hyde and Carmen are to blame.
Gotcha.
Sure sounds that way. Come on, player, we've got work to do.